This is EA Sports Tour coverage coming up next. Today it's live third round coverage of the Alberta Classic.
It's fine. Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Oh, man, just slides by. And only a tap in left. Good putt. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
So off the tee here at the par 3, not his best stuff, but still a chance to make the 3.
Yeah, that was a poor miss off the tee. See if he can redeem himself.
Solid play, heart of the green. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That's costly right there.
Painful.
This to avoid a huge number. This is for bogey. How does that stay out?
I have no earthly idea. That's cruel, that. Hole's round. Ball's meant to go in.
So they'll tap in. Frank, you know full well, this can be a humbling game.
And an embarrassing game.
Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the 3rd, just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like.
Hole's 4 1/4 inches. Could have done with one light slightly bigger.
This for bogey once again. Made bogey here yesterday. Frank, nothing really went the player's way this week.
Yeah, if this was motor racing, you'd say it's a case of having 4 flat tires.
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. Couple of mistakes already in this 3rd round. He really needs a birdie right here to get it turned around. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par. Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers. First one not really in play. The 3rd one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Set now for the 2nd shot, par 4, 5th.
Just be aware of where the flag is. If it's cut in that front section, you definitely want to carry the front of the green. Hole is a little more difficult when they start to push that flag in the back left. You can see it narrow up there.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that 2nd shot.
That's still not done. A good 3rd shot. Maybe get away here with par. Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back. He didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. Oh, my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking might get it close. And just a great shot.
Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or off of the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand arch.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. We haven't seen a whole lot of that, Frank, but that has to feel good. Well, Frank, this is the longest hole on the golf course, 602 yards. Obviously a par 5, though. But guys like Rory have to be thinking about making an easy 4, getting home in 2.
Yeah, you referenced it. Longest hole on the golf course. Yet Rory McIlroy still reached it in 2.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
Frank, you always talk about it not compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try again.
Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water. Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. You just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
See if you can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. This is a pretty good performance right here. 6 under for the tournament. Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s, and 3 par 4s. This one, not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one, you have to be a little bit careful, though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Frank, a lot of exciting shots on this opening side, and here we go again, second to this par 5 9th.
Got to look at the green down the other side, Rich. Pitches a lot from left to right, so 2 choices. You can hit a normal shot, you've got to aim that a little left of that flag. Either that or draw it back towards the flag and into that uphill slope.
Just a phenomenal approach shot, and now a great chance for an eagle. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Suddenly a ray of sunshine with that birdie.
There is hope. Now on the top 25.
Frank, we begin this back 9 with a real test. It's a 218-yard par 3.
And it's very easy to get lulled into the shape of that lake there on the right side and try and hit a cut in here. But that cut's going to work against the natural shape of the hole. If anything, a nice high draw.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a tap in to finish the hole.